Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about for loops, also known as for cycles. A loop is a procedure to perform a repetitive action over and over in order to get a specific procedure. That is, we got one instruction and we repeat the instruction 1, 2, 3 as many times as I need it, and then I continue with the program in order to get a specific action. This is really useful because computers are not able to perform complex instructions, but they can do simple instructions faster than any human being. For example, this mathematical operation it's really easy for any human being. Human beings are able to solve these complex instructions easy, but computers may not be able to perform complex instructions like this. Instead, a computer is going to simplify this hard complex instruction on many easier instructions. Then the computer, instead of getting the multiplication, will perform 5 additions in order to get the solution. It's not a problem because computers are way faster than any human being, so they can do these 5 additions faster even than a human gets the multiplication. Let me explain this same procedure in a computer program, so I'm going to use this flowchart. At the very beginning of the program, we need to consider how many additions I need to perform, and I need to increase the number of additions every time I get inside the loop. Usually the I variable is used to identify the counter for the loops. Therefore, we need to set I variable equals to 0. Also, on every addition, I'm going to get some new data. For example, on the first addition, the answer is 8. For the second addition, the answer is 12. Then it will be 16 and finally 20. Then I need to save the data for every simple addition. So I create another variable. This time it's called x and it's equals to 0. This is the proper way to initialize the variables into a for loop. Nowadays, computer programs like Python do this automatically when you use the for instruction. Therefore, it's not a big problem. You just need to call the for instruction and automatically it is going to start I variable equals to 0 and the answer variable equals to 0. Then, after you set the variables, you need to start with the addition. So now, the new value for the addition result is going to be the previous value plus 4. At the very beginning, equals x is equals to 0. Then, the first answer, the first value stored on x, it's equals to 4. And then again, you need to increase the counter. Again, this counter is going to tell me when to stop on the additions. So at the very beginning, it is 0 plus 1, and the new answer is 1. Then I perform one addition. For the first addition, the answer is 4. Now I need to ask, is I equals to 5? If it is true, I complete the 5 additions and I can finish the program. But if it is not, I need to go back and repeat this procedure. On this new procedure, the new value of x is the previous value of x plus 4. If you remember, the new value was 4 and now plus 4 it's equals to 8. This is the second value for my program. And then again, I need to increase the counter. Now I got 2 additions. So for 2 additions, the value is equals to 8. I need to go back and I need to ask, it's 2 equals to 5? Of course it is not, so I need to go back, and the third addition is 8 plus 4, that is 12. And the new value of I is 3. As you can see, this loop is going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the 5th time the loop is repeated, the variable is equals to 20. And now I've completed the for loop and I'm able to continue with the program with the very proper answer. So this is the way to use a for loop into a flowchart. Now let us see a specific example here on Python. I need to perform some repetitive actions in order to solve this problem. If you look carefully, I need to write an arrow, then move, create an arrow, move, create an arrow, move, create an arrow, move, create an arrow. I need to do this 4 times. So of course I can do the instructions for every step like this. Helper, build an arrow, helper, move right, and then I repeat it 2, 3, and 4 times. If you see, I need to repeat the same instructions many times. Then, instead of writing the program like this, I should be able to create a for loop in order to do exactly the same. This is the for loop. Now, as you can see, here is the I counter, and automatically it is going to start with 0 value, and then its value is going to change for 1, 2, 3, up to 4. And the instructions that is going to be repeated for 1, 2, 3, and 4 are these. So this way, instead of writing 4 times the very same instructions, I just need to use the for cycle. This is quite useful to get really complex procedures done in a computer, because if you remember, a computer is not able to perform complex instructions. So this is the proper program to complete this activity, and as you can see, it is going to perform the first action, then repeat these 2 instructions, 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. When the 4th loop is completed, the program continues just as I showed you here. The loop is going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and when it is done, it continues with the program. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.